Hello guys, welcome to our next video where we will see some different and interesting things. We all know about stops. Stops are main part of Viz animations and we use them usually. In stage, we can add or remove stops in every place of our timeline. Today we will see how to add or delete stops using Viz Script. First of all, I will register some parameters. We'll create my subroutine on init parameters and sub. And first we'll register one double parameter where I will set the time of my stop. First parameter, it's the name, it will be time. Next parameter is label, time of keyframe. After that, default value, it will be 0 by default. After that, minimum value, it will be 0 again. And maximum value, maybe 500. Okay, using this parameter, I will set the stop keyframe at the selected time. Next, I will register one push button. Register push button. First parameter will be at stop. Label will be at stop again. And ID of the button is 1. After that, I will create subroutine on exec action to handle my button. Okay, and we'll check. If button ID is equals to 1, then do something. And if. And now I will create a subroutine and I will call it at stop. As parameter will be time as double parameter. Double will be selected by the user using register parameter double. And sub. And let me write our logic. First of all, I must get the director of my scene. It is absolutely possible using Viz Script. I will call my root director main director as director type, and it will be equals to scene dot stage, and with stage I have access to so many subroutines and properties. And after stage, I will select root director. It is the root director of the scene. Okay, next job is to get event channel. Again, I will create a variable channel of type channel. It will be equals to main director, and main director contains event channel. And this is the place where I can add or remove stop keyframes, because the stop is simple keyframe as any other. Okay? After I have the channel, I just add a keyframe to the channel. Channel.add keyframe, and you can see add keyframe takes as parameter time as double type. We have time as parameter of our subroutine and just will pass this parameter. Okay, how works our subroutine? First I get the root director of my scene. After I have the main director, I get the event channel, and to the event channel I add keyframe at the time passed here as parameter. Okay, let me call our subroutine. If button ID is equals to 1, then at stop and time is here, like parameter for the user. I can get this parameter using get parameter double and the name of the parameter, time. Okay, now I will copy the script and paste it at new empty script plugin. Paste. And now I have one parameter for setting the time of my future keyframe. Let us try with 1 And before click on the button, let me see what we have at the stage. Just one stop keyframe at 0. Okay, I will return to my script. I set as time 1 second. And after I click add stop, let me go to the stage, and you can see I have a new stop keyframe here, exact on 1 second. Of course, if I set 1.5 and click on add stop, here you will see one more stop keyframe. It's great, now we know how to set stops to our scene. Next, let we see how to delete stops. The procedure is very similar. First, let we write the logic sup delete stop. Of course, you can pass the parameter of this subroutine. Now I will write a logic where the script will delete first keyframe of the event channel. And sup. And again, I must get the root director, main director as director, and this is equals to scene, stage, root director. After that, I must get the event channel. I'm defining a new variable of type channel, and it is equals to main director dot event channel. After that, I must get the keyframe. I will define new variable of type keyframe, stop keyframe as keyframe, and it is equals to channel dot first keyframe. Of course, you have last keyframe too, but I will choose first keyframe. And when I have the keyframe, just call channel dot delete keyframe. And this function have two overloads. I will choose the first one, where I can pass the keyframe, and pass stop keyframe as parameter. Okay, I have the logic. I will register on init parameters one more button. Just will copy this button, and the second one will be delete stop. I will replace the texts, delete stop, and very important, the ID of the button must be different than previous or than any other. Okay, now I have second button, and we'll check in onExec action subroutine. If button ID is equals to 2, then just delete stop. Okay, it's code. We haven't parameters to pass, just copy, go to my script and paste new version. Compile and run, and we have compile time error on row 13. Let me see. Yes, the error is here. Here must be not if, here must be else if. Just like that, copy again, paste, and this time it works. Okay, we know, using add stop button, we are adding new stop keyframes. Now we have 3 stops. Let me see what will happen if I click on delete stop button. Click one time, go to stage, and first keyframe now is deleted. Now I have only 2 stop keyframes. Let me click on delete stop again, second time, and on stage, now I have only 1 stop keyframe. I will delete this keyframe too, delete stop, and now when I go to the stage, I haven't stopped keyframes, and my animation is played normally. Of course, if I choose for time of my keyframe 1 second and add stop, here is my new stop keyframe. After that, on 2 seconds, I will add second stop keyframe, and it's okay. And with my logic, when I click on delete stop, the program will delete this stop keyframe, the first stop keyframe, because in the script we said get first keyframe in the event channel. And let me see, delete stop, and it deletes first keyframe. Working with stop keyframes is very easy and simple. This type of keyframes are very similar to the other keyframes. You have add keyframe subroutine, delete keyframe subroutine, and so on. In our work we usually use stop keyframes, so I hope this tutorial was useful for you. Our job is done, thank you for watching and see you next time.